Hello? Ah! Aha! Aha! We are live! Welcome to the live stream! My mic was broken for some reason. Hello! Hello, we are here. Welcome to everyone joining. We're not late. I don't want any... Oh god, I've got my own stream live. There we go. I don't want any accusations I was late. I was here. Streamlabs was broken. My mic was broken. It's time for a stream. Who's ready for a stream? You feeling good? You feeling ready? How's your day? How's it going? I saw some questions in the chat. Will you ever do a video on Formula E? Perhaps a tier list of Formula E circuits? They're all F tier. There you go. Which circuits could you fry an egg on the tarmac? Probably a decent number, honestly. Like at midday. Certainly the Middle East ones. Tarmac would be hot as balls. The last video I watched said my soulmate would text me. I immediately got this notification. Just saying, I feel like if we were actually soulmates, you might be a channel member. I feel like I would get a bit more support from my actual soulmate, you know. Just saying. A bad workman blames his tools. And so do the good ones. I'm blaming... It was... Okay, anyway. Enough complaining. How's your day been? How is everybody going? Stuck indoors with COVID. So at least been able to catch up. Ah, sorry to hear that. People... I hear that every now and again, like every couple months, and I forget that that's like still a thing. Doesn't sound fun. But... at least you can watch many, many hours of F1 Manager. I'm sure you've been enjoying watching me do the setup portion of the game. That's everyone's favorite. Hell yeah. Where did I buy this shirt? I couldn't tell you the brand name, but without a shadow of a doubt, it was at TK Maxx, or TJ Maxx, if you live in the US. Because that is like the only... kind of the only kind of high street store that I go into. Other than that, if it wasn't that, it would be some like independent random bullshit thing, but this is not vintage or anything, so yeah. Most of the weird stuff you see, like, you know, the weird like old shirts from the F2 champion video, those are all like vintage stores. Kind of half my wardrobe is vintage and then half is TK Maxx, like bizarre bullshit. That's just how it works. Someone just bought a hat. If that was one of you, let me know. I get notifications for like every single order. What was it? A corduroy hat in camel. Very nice. Mr. V, I spoke to a woman. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It's not possible. It's too difficult. But I've never done it. It's scary. It's too scary. So I don't know how you would have achieved that. I'm pretty sure you're lying. Everyone knows that women are, you know, women are scary and intimidating. And so you don't speak to them. You just have to, you know, buy an old hatchback and just do handbrake turns. That's how you find a partner. "'Twas me. You bought a hat?" I won't be reading the name out from the order. I feel like that would be... It appears to match though. Hell yeah, brother. Enjoy the hat. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get on with some F1 Manager. We are continuing on through the 2024 Formula 1 season. We're catching up to real life. It helps that I don't have to drive, you know, 1,000 people all over the world. I can just hit next. We're catching up to real life. Today is Imola, if you guys are up to date. Should be interesting. The car's getting faster. We're decent on high-speed tracks. Imola maybe is not that. Imola is a high downforce track, so this may not be the best race for us. But we're still going to have fun. We're still going to have fun. Teo Porchera is learning. We've got Porchera in the car. It's a chance to, you know, learn some things about ourselves. Inwards reflection, some meditation on our strengths and weaknesses in life. It's a chance to shout at the setup minigame. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Let's load this up without showing it on screen, because that gets my stream VOD demonetized for the intro sequence. I don't go near women unless they love Formula One. You've got to set the bar somewhere, so that's valid, I would say. You can do what I did, which is you meet someone and then you force them to watch every session of Formula One until they get a kind of Stockholm syndrome, and then they say they like it too. That's what happened to my girlfriend. She will confirm. Last hatchback I owned, a wheel fell off. Just pulling off from a red light. Not going to risk a handbrake turn in one anytime soon. Well, you've got your bad luck out of the way. The first... Wait, the last hatchback I had, the ESP, stability control system, it was perfectly fine. But then they were like, oh, it's going to cost $5,000 to fix that. So I had to get it crushed. I had to watch it get crushed down. My beautiful Golf Mark V. The one before that was a 1999 Ford Fiesta, and that exploded. The engine block exploded. I was on a roundabout near Coventry, and I stopped, and then the engine died, and then loads of smoke came out, and I was like, huh? And it just cracked the engine block in half. It just went boom. So that was cool. I might have been driving at like 100 miles an hour down the, whatever that road is called when you come off at junction 16. We can neither confirm nor deny that. It's very like dark fucking streamer vibes. Let me get this light closer. That's worse. I just looks like I'm a fucking hacker in a movie. Cars going vroom vroom are comforting. Easier than talking to a woman. What's going to happen next? A full-time female driver in F1 or a death in F1? Jesus Christ. Pretty confident it'll be a female driver. I would like to think there's not going to be any more deaths in Formula One. You know, that's my bold prediction. That's my wish for the future of the sport. I'd like to think we've had the last of that. Obviously, motorsport is unpredictable and unsafe, so you gotta keep your wits about you. Ooh. But I like to think we're past that. We have some F1 manager. There he is, 6 foot tall Yuki Tsunoda. Terrible chair was on screen as well. Let's go racing. How loud is that, by the way? It seems extra loud today. My partner convinced me to like F1 too. That's honestly how like half of everyone gets into Formula One. They just know someone else who insists on putting it on TV, and then you have to sit there for 3 hours and watch it. It's a great way to get into it. I mean, that's how loads of like kids get into it, just because their parents watch it. Why not? Can you money shift in an F1 car? Probably. Oh, that's a good question. So obviously, for those unaware, a money shift is like a downshift when you're going too fast for the gear you're going down into, and you're like beyond the red line. Obviously, it's an indirect gearbox in a Formula 1 car, but they have rules on assisted gear shifting. So they have rules on like, because you know, like say off the start line, you could have a system in place where it only lets you shift up at the right time. So you could just like mash it and then it just shifts up you can't have that. So I don't know if it's the same for downshifts. Probably no. I think that's just a safety thing. Because if you money shift a normal car, that's bad. If you money shift a 1,000 horsepower car, you really don't want to do that. That really would end badly. I get the feeling it would literally like tear the car in half. So I'm going to say no. But I don't design Formula 1 gearboxes, so I can't tell you. I've seen the Eddie Jordan DC podcast today with Flav. Now I think it's more likely Alpine will sign Mick. He said at the moment the skill is less relevant than PR because the car sucks anyway. Honestly, he's not wrong. As always, Flavio is almost never wrong. He's just very cynical. Flavio is a PR man though, that's how he looks at it. It is true, like, it doesn't matter who Alpine puts in that car, they're not going to win a race, are they? So they may as well put someone in who's going to earn them more money so they can maybe do better in 3 to 5 years' time. Mick makes a lot of sense, but is Audi, Sauber trying to get Mick as well? Like, I don't know what his contract of Alpine is like. I imagine he would have signed with absolutely tons of escape clauses. So, hard to say. There's a lot of moving parts there. Someone in my team is upset. No, they complain about the most trivial stuff. His main complaint is me. He is demoralized by the team principal, i.e. me. I can't help him with that. I am me. Do you think the F1 Academy is doing enough to get women into F1 or not? What would you change to make it better? F1 Academy is doing what it can. I think to be honest, you can't just take someone who's 20 years old and nowhere near F1 and suddenly get them into F1. It has to start as a kid. You have to start with like 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds. You have to put them on the right trajectory because like they have to be building that skill level consistently. They have to be at a certain level at 16, a certain level at 18, a certain level at 20, otherwise they're just not going to cut it. So F1 Academy is doing what it can, but there needs to be other stuff in place as well. You obviously get initiatives like FIA Girls on Track, which is aimed at mostly younger karting levels. It's aimed at like running kart competitions for 10-year-olds. They need to do more of that if you want to see a female Formula 1 driver. I don't believe anyone currently in F1 Academy will get to F1. Like, we're a generation away, I would say. I missed China Miami. How did it go? It went fine. Let's actually look at the let's look at race results if we can. Can I open the calendar? Is that how that works? Oh, I can. Yeah, so no, wait. Ooh, results. Previous race results. Yeah, so China, Yuki Tsunoda came 9th. That was our last race with Oladelli, I want to say, before he was fired. Oh yeah, spoilers. If you weren't here for the last couple of streams, Oladelli has been fired and replaced by Teo Porcher. We tried to get Carlos Sainz. He ghosted us. We tried to get Liam Lawson. He initially wanted to negotiate, and then he also ghosted us. So good luck to him, who doesn't have a seat next year. We then sent an offer out to Teo Porcher. He was happy to sign it because my guy's has been not only not going to F1, but dropped from IndyCar. That's obviously, he didn't get dropped in IndyCar in the game, but he took it. It's a decent deal. And he was pretty good so far. So yeah, China went okay. We don't need to talk about what happened in the sprint race in China. We don't need to mention that. It's not important. It was just a normal, uneventful race. Nothing bad happened to the team. Both cars definitely finished with enough fuel in the car. It was fine. We don't need to talk about it. And then we went to Miami, and it was kind of a similar story. Yuki Tsunoda 7th, and then we absolutely mega screwed Porcher on strategy. Worth mentioning, this was a wet race, but it was fluctuating between damp and wet, so like between wet and inters all race long. Like, there were like 5 or 6 different changeovers. We tried to send Teo long on like a 0 stop. And they just fully didn't work. He was 2 laps down. But Tsunoda went on a normal strategy, 7th. We take those. Tsunoda's getting pretty comfortable in the sort of like 6th to 8th range. And it's working well because we are 5th in the standings. We are clear of RB. We outscored them at the last event. Mercedes are now pulling away from us. There was a point a couple of races ago we were 1 point behind Mercedes. That's looking less likely now. They're starting to figure out how to drive. Yuki's still 8th in the championship. Daniel Ricciardo again he actually overtook him, but we've taken him back. And then Teo is down in 23rd. Oh, Oladelli's there. He won't be 12th for long. Don't worry about that. So, a couple of things we need to do before the next race. Our rear wing has failed inspection. That's an RW1. I only have RW1s. No, okay. So, install replacement, that's fine. These are at medium risk. I am going to just ignore that. Front wing high risk. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do we have any more front wings? Got some spare ones. But are they like old ones? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're doing some development. That's all good. We need to do a new sponsor plan. And then off to Imola. Is Oladelli back? Hell no. And he's never going to be. That man is gone. That man is out of the sport, gone. I suppose there's a chance the other teams may hire him. It would be absolutely hilarious if he pops up on another team. But for now, he's out of the sport. Finally made it to the stream while it's live. Hell yeah. So, we're going to be live today. We're going to be live tomorrow. Similar time, probably starting an hour later tomorrow. But tomorrow's going to be another long one, like it was last Friday. Going like through the night. Probably a 2-race stream again. Till the early hours of the morning. I've loaded up on Monster Ultras. I'm stocked up. Hell yeah. Can you design new car parts? Yes, you can. They don't look any different. They just get a different name. They just like... We have like, you know, we designed a new chassis C2. That's it. It doesn't look any different. But yeah, you design new ones and they're better. And you can also research new stuff, which is basically the same as designing new stuff. So hell yeah. The predicted negative 5-minute time was broken as fuck. Hard to blame that. I'm going to blame it nonetheless. Sauber going to sign Oladelli as revenge. Let's see. Let's go to the sponsor plan. Engineer and driver tension. Hello, mister. I've noticed some tension between Teo Chair and the race engineer, Sakira Toma. I'm not sure exactly why they're not getting along, but I know that this can have an impact on the driver's mentality and on-track performance, so I thought you should know. You may want to speak to them both, but the outcome may rely on their communication skills more than anything else. Intervening may just make things worse if they're not strong communicators. There's every chance that they will work this out between themselves in time. But I will leave the decision to speak with them or not up to you. Best, Laura Gill. If I acknowledge it, Teo's going to be slightly unhappy, but he will get more aggressive, which I'm not against. And then this, it might get better or it might get worse. I'm leaning towards not intervening. I don't want to screw this up. He's had one race. Like, he's just figuring stuff out. He'll be fine. And yes, it's real Monster Ultra. None of that fake Audi garbage this time. It tasted fine, but I just, you know, I just felt wrong. I didn't have the same monster aura about me. New flavor coming soon. The engineer's probably AI too, pissed they can't borrow Oladelli's gloves for their messed up hands. Gamble. Roll the dice. No, I'm just gonna acknowledge it. We don't need to gamble in this case, so it'll be fine. Target achieved. Oh, we had no mandatory activities. I see. And we've made some suspension. Aha! Go to car parts. Aha! Put this on the car. It's faster. It is faster. Yes. Oh, the car's getting quicker. Look at that. Right. Mason suspension. I don't like how you're not allowed to progress without reading every single email. Oh, I do love my email simulator game. It's just so much fun. Okay, sponsor plan. Let's do... We're not going to affect his mentality anymore. That would be bad. Let's do another factory tour. And then we can do one, like, tiny thing. Oh, we can send Mr. Knudsen to a sponsor event. I don't even know who you are, Mr. Knudsen, so that's fine. Perfect. So, to Imola? Or are we going to have any more car parts? To Imola! To Imola. Haha. Guaranteed podium now that you're fueled by real Monster Energy. Hell yeah. It is just better. I can't say why, but it is... Oh my god, I don't want to read more emails. I just felt kind of like... Not unwell, but like... You know when you drink loads of like crap and just feel kind of like sickly? Like your body's just full of like... A malignant entity. The English is not happening today. Hello, mister. It's come to my attention that the gearbox in car 1 is in poor condition, so it's more likely to suffer a fault. I agree. We should replace that. Yes, 32% is quite low. That's fine. Give him that one. How is car 2 doing? Give him one as well. Cool. We also have replaced the engine in both cars. That's why they're both at like 90%. ERS is getting worse, but it's not that bad. I'm assuming we have 2 of those because that's our limit for the season. So I'm guessing they've balanced it so they like, you need like 2 will last almost the whole season, but then they'll be kind of on the edge near the end, and we'll see. I think like in real life, it's always better to just have more and take the penalty. Can I actually make more? Is that a thing? Or do I actually have to buy them? Oh my god. 5 mil? I suppose no one said the engines were cheap. 250... 25... 2.5 mil? Words? We don't need them. It's fine. Can you get emails from Christian Horner? I mean, I suppose so. It depends if Christian Horner's in the game. I don't know if we can see who's, like, on each team. I suppose yes. Because we got an email from what's-his-face. Where is it? Where's it gone? Does it have the Sauber logo? We got this one from a Looney Bravi. It just depends if Horner's agreed to have his likeness in the game. It seems like the kind of thing he would do. It's a bit of a laugh, so why not? I hope so. Send me a link to his Google Drive. What's Mr. V's favourite driver on the current grid? But I don't know. I don't know. Favourite in what way? Favourite for racecraft? Favourite for like off-track personality? Which one do you mean? Yeah, strategy prep, I get it. Let's do some race targets. Yuki obviously is going to come 10th, so that's fine. We'll do Teo with the 13th. No, we'll do him with 11th. He'll be fine. No. 13th. I don't think this is that suited to our car. I use the terrible gearbox components for practice and switch to better ones for the races. That does make sense. That does make sense. We'll do that. We'll do that next time. It'll be fine. ERS fails around 40%. Why did they even call it 40%? Like that's just not true. If that's the point that it breaks. Again, I don't need to change it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Switch them before quali. Okay, yeah. We'll start to do that, but for now. No, actually, no, we will do that now. We will do that now. Let's continue. We'll do P1. Change the parts in your car. What have you got in your car? Put the crappy engine in. What? No, that's ERS. Put the crap engine in, mate. Yes! Yes! Good! Give them the crap gearbox. Yes, damaged car parts. Excellent. The ERS is not yet damaged, so that's fine. Yuki's going to go on this run plan. Put him on like 20 laps just for a bit more climatization. Same thing for you, Mr. Porcher. Crappy engine for you. Crappy gearbox for you. Excellent stuff. Please remind me after P3 to change these back. Because I will forget. Okay, let's send him out. Get around to that first setup minigame. In response to the favourite driver question, who would you ask your mum to buy you merch of if you were 13 at a race? If I was 13 now, or like when I was 13? If I was 13 now, I would like different people if I was 13 now. 13-year-olds are fucking idiots, mate. If it was me, current 29-year-old me, with my mother at a Formula 1 race, and I was asking her to buy me stuff, I think I would go Albon or Sonoda or Alonso. Just for like the stuff. Oh, wait, no. Specifically merchandise. If Daniel Ricciardo on Shantae merchandise is available at the race, that stuff is so good. I know I showed it in the driver logos as tracks videos. I love those shirts. They're so expensive. They're so very expensive, but they're so nice. So in terms of specifically merchandise, Daniel Ricciardo. Easily the best. Hands down, no questions, no contest, Daniel Ricciardo. Who do I think the most personable driver is? Personable, again, probably Albon seems pretty cool. Also, I should probably send the cars out, shouldn't I? That might help. Yeah, loads of them seem pretty nice. I mean, I would be nice. I would be laid back too if I was being paid £5 million a year to do an activity which is fun. I think I would be relaxed and happy too.
Perfect, mate, perfect.
But then, yeah, driver personality is a hard one to judge because different people like different things. It's subjective. Obviously, like, Ricardo's a laugh. Alonso seems like a laugh. But also, like, what you see on camera is different to how they are. Like, it depends how good they are on camera. Some people are excellent on camera and not good off camera, and some people are the opposite. I myself are fantastic on camera and a complete asshole in real life. So, there we go. Don't believe everything you see. Best racecraft, Lewis Hamilton. No British bias. Next question. This is your one and only reminder to switch the engines back. You're too early. All right, let's go in. Let's go in fast motion. I want to get the 20 laps in. I want to get some good track acclimatization, so they learn Imola good, because I think we're going to need it. I don't think our car's going to perform that well here. Alonso is such a TikTok meme. He's got to be popular with the children. He is. $130 for a hoodie. You looking up Enchante? You looking up the Daniel Ricciardo merchandise? It's crazy expensive, but I get the feeling it's all, you know, like artisan cotton manufacturers from some random farm in Australia, etc., etc. I hope so. If it's not, if it's like Fruit of the Loom and he's selling for $130, then even I don't put the prices up on my merch that much. No, my merch is very reasonably priced. You should check it out on MrVsGarage.com. Mr. V Exposed video. I'm sure you're nice in life, thank you. All right. What was he complaining about? Oh, he's saying that he's done this. How many laps have you done? I told you to do 20 laps. He's done 13. Keep learning the track. Keep learning Imola. It's fine. Stop slowing my game down. I think Charles is very personable. Charles seems lovely. Charles genuinely just seems like a nice person. Quite shy. Honestly, he comes across very shy on camera. Like, he's used to being on camera, but still a little bit like embarrassed almost being on camera. He seems nice. He seems pretty cool. Carlos as well. The Carlos pancake video. My girlfriend loves that video. She says it's like her favorite like driver interaction video. It is hilarious, to be fair. Like, he's a passionate man. You just love to see people being passionate about stuff. It's great. I need to concentrate now. I'll read some comments in a sec, but I need to concentrate on the setup mini game. I need to do like a special stream setup to like fully zoom in on this, show the tension in my face. I'm not gonna make that. It's stupid. So let's get some of this. Something like that. Something like that. Front wing angle. I imagine a high rear wing angle. Then how do I get the straight line speed back? Oh, I don't. Something like that then. Something like this. Something like that. Something like this. They're all in the middle, so I'm going to send Pochero like this. New run plan. Do another 20 laps. Same set of hards? Yeah, it'll be fine. Go out. Sonoda, what do you want? Similar but more. Okay, front wing angle up, rear wing angle down, kinda. This like this. Oh, fuck, he doesn't like oversteer. God damn it, Pochero loves oversteer, but Sonoda doesn't like it. Okay, we can need rear wing down for him. Something like this, something like this. I get the feeling we want to be... Let's try him on that. Let's try him on that. Did I hit revert? No, I didn't, thank God. 20 laps. On the hards. Go out. Nice. Okay. Danny Rick merch expensive. To be fair, I paid $90 for a +44 shirt. To be fair to them, lots of Formula 1 drivers do make a point of having like fully recycled, fair trade cotton, production in higher cost environments, all this stuff. That makes stuff more expensive. You can't have like a double thick cotton t-shirt with twice as much cotton without it costing twice as much. That being said, it doesn't cost $90. It doesn't matter where you get your cotton t-shirts from. They don't cost $90. They just don't. But yeah, like, you got to make money somehow. You got to pay your graphic designer, and you got to pay your website hosting, and all many other things, and stuff like +44 supports +44 Foundation. So I don't mind. I don't mind. You are having a dinner with 5 F1 drivers alive or dead. Who are you picking and who are you sitting next to? Oh, that's so many drivers. It's like 900 drivers. We're gonna go. Kimi Räikkönen, Mika Häkkinen, Heikki Kovalainen, KK Rosberg, and another Finnish person, because I fancy like a nice quiet dinner, you know? It's just some peace and quiet. We can all sit there in silence and enjoy our soup. It just sounds relaxing. Sometimes you can just enjoy each other's company in peace and quiet. And that's fine. That's cool, guys. That's fine. So yeah, just give me the quietest motherfuckers you can find. They can have a little chat in Finnish, but that would just be like background, like cafe conversation. It'll be chill. You know, I have a coffee. It's like being in a coffee shop. It'd be great. It'd be nice. JJ Leto. I was trying to remember what JJ stands for by. It's Yavi something. There we go. 5 fins. Easy peasy. Is Lawrence Stroll a playable character? We could make him. Oh no, you can't make people in this game. Why can't you make people in this game? I just realised that. That's kind of sad. I know you don't drive as the people, but if I can make a team principal and a whole team, it would be kind of cool if I could also have a self-insert driver. Frontier Games, or whoever made this, if you're listening, F1 Manager 2025, let me make a driver. Let me stick him in F2, and then I can sign them to my team, I can develop them, and I put them in, and then we have Mr. Space V gets signed to the team. That would be cool. And then also I could make Lawrence Stroll a like 6'2", 200 kg. I don't know how much he actually weighs. Probably not that much. That would be a nice feature. I would quite like to like actually design characters. I'm gonna speed this up. They're taking a long time to make these cars. Okay, send them out. Send them out. You're going to be eating fermented tinned fish for dinner. Mate, I love fermented fish. I love all fermented foods. Give me the surströmming. Give me the stinkiest, oldest fish you've got. I love stuff like that. It's good for you. It's good for your digestive system. It's not good for your toilet, but it's good for your guts. All right? Important. Eat your stinky fish, guys. It's important. Kimi got absolutely sloshed at the prize giving, famously, and also at the dinner. We'll all sit there in silence and we'll just get wasted, and it sounds great. Sounds great. Hello to those who just joining. Hello. Do you think they'll make F1 Manager 25? Not sure. I think they had a deal to do 3, and this is the 3rd one. So we have to wait to see if it's getting renewed. I don't know. I don't know how popular this game is. Like, you see a lot of videos on it, but that's really because there's a lack of options. And it's the officially licensed game. I think it's a 50-50 whether we get another one, basically. So if you want there to be another one, obviously get the game, support your local game developers. I wouldn't be too surprised if we don't. Not gonna lie. I recently purchased the game, can confirm, setup minigame is hell. I do like it, just not on stream. I love overly complicated, nerdy, intricate stuff in my own time when I can spend ages doing it. Because then I can just sit here and I can drink my Monster and I can spend half an hour doing the setup for one car, and there's nothing in any video game more satisfying than that. But on stream, when I can see you guys telling me how I'm doing it wrong, it becomes quite stressful. So yeah. And if the developers are reading the comments, make Yuki the right size. I agree. Why is Yuki 6 feet tall in this game? It's weird. It's weird, man. Like, there's no reason. I guess they've done like a driver modeling thing, and they've just have like a max and min height for the overalls models, or maybe they're all the same height. Maybe they're all like just 5'10". It's a little bit lazy, I can't lie. There's only 20 drivers, just make them all look correct. You've done their faces, just make the height look correct too. Like, come on. Where did your hair go? don't know what you mean. I have no idea what you mean. Where did my hair go? It disappeared many, many years ago. It was lost to genetics. Alright, let's get these guys in. They've got a few more laps. Go learn Imola. Go learn Imola.
What do you think?
It's okay, he says. Go learn Imola. Imagine F1 25 having retired drivers. Is that a thing in this game? Or am I thinking of a different game? No, I got an advert for F1 Clash, the mobile game, and it was like, oh, you can play with like Senna and Schumacher. It would make sense as like a little nod. You could like put them in as rookies, let's say. It's also kind of similar to, you know, like FIFA Ultimate Team. Why not? Why not have like better drivers? And they pop up. Imagine like a, you know, like a 19-year-old Michael Schumacher and he pops up in Formula 3 and then you can scout him. That would be kind of cool. My hair went to Rwanda. Jesus Christ. It's preparing for the new race to be announced soon. Sake. Bring back the Turkish Grand Prix and we can all get hair plugs while we're there. Sometimes I really hate you guys. Okay, FP1 good. And I think I'm just going to simulate P2 and we'll do the setup game. It's going to be dry the whole time. Oh, it's wet quali. Okay, it'll be fine. I'm going to simulate P2. I'll simulate P3. I'll put the engines back in and then we'll go to quali. We don't need to do all the practices. It doesn't help us that much. Every time I've flown out of Istanbul, there's a minimum of a dozen men recovering from hair plugs on the flight. Destination is irrelevant. Well, I guess two things. A, I'm not surprised. It's a well-known thing, particularly for like British people. It is a common thing because hair loss is real and it's just cheaper in Turkey. It's like more than half the price, as in like more discount, more than 50% discount, I believe. Secondly, how often are you flying out of Istanbul? Are you from there? Because if not, what the hell are you doing there? We need more Mr. V drones in F1. I'll email the developers, see if we can do like a Mr. V DLC pack. Just all custom tracks by me. We can have downtown Rwanda. We can have the Fernando Alonso logo track. We can have maybe some team logos. Video coming soon. I think that's $1 million idea. I think Frontier Digital would be insane not to hire me to do that, but I emailed them asking for a free copy of the game for its release and they just ignored me, so who's to say what they would do? Let's look at this. Okay, Yuki's unhappy. Optimal straights, but he doesn't like his corner and his traction. Let's fix that. We can make it better. Is that the only one that changes straights? Okay, straights is only on the wing angles. So I suppose the only way to get that is 5, 5, and 13. It must be. It must be. Okay, so let's start with 5, 5, 13. Get that optimal. From here, what in the world is going to get all of these in the right place? I know you guys love this minigame. I know you love it. I know you love it. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I don't think that's possible. Right, let's just get it mostly good. Let's get it mostly good. Oversteer, great. Traction, great. Braking, good. Cornering is going to be suboptimal, but I mean, there's no corners in Imola, so really, where's the problem? That's all pretty good. That's all pretty good. So I'm just going to take it. That'll be fine. Okay, he's happy as shit. 81%. Oh, it could be better. It could be better. I could mess with it and make it better. I'm just saying. It's that traction that gets you. I feel like we want to do like this. That's 100%. I mean, I just 100%'d it. No one has ever been as good at this game as I currently am at this game. I refuse to hear anything else. It's 100%. It's 100%. I don't know what Yuki wanted, but he's not having it. That's 100%. Can I do better on Yuki's one? No, I don't trust myself. He's fine. Let's go to P3. I'm actually just going to do it, but I'll like fast forward. I just want to see what they say about that. Tomo did country outlines as F1 circuits. Will you do one, but with patterns on national flags instead? No. No. most of the flags are just tricolors, right? So it's just 3 lines. And then what? You want me to do like the outline of an eagle for Mexico, whatever the hell the badge thing is on the Spanish flag, and then the GB flag clearly will be awful. That's not a good idea, man. I've made it worse. I'm not taking criticism. I'm not looking for feedback. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. You watch the setup and you learn to enjoy it, okay? All right, let's send them out. Speedrun the car setup minigame. I feel like, honestly, I should set a timer for like 10 seconds each time I do it. Also, no one's going out, which is making me kind of nervous. Yeah. Any chance for more hypothetical street circuit videos? Like when they almost did a London GP instead of Silverstone. I could do... The thing is, if we're talking about hypothetical races, well, it's infinite, right? You could talk about like any major city in a major Formula 1 watching country, but that's so many places. So I could talk about like unused proposals, like the London track, like Hanoi, like... I'm trying to think of other proposals that didn't happen. I don't know. I could, but I feel like it's kind of old news in a way. It'd be interesting just to, I think that'd be more interesting if I could make them or find mods where people have already made them and then kind of like run a competition on them to test them out. But there's not enough, if I'm talking about like stuff that's from the past, people have seen like the layouts already, so yeah. Hairlines as F1 circuits. For real? For real? The Mr. V Grand Prix cancelled because the track has been swept away, clearly in a landslide or something. Let's fast forward this. There was an attempt to get Formula 1 to Copenhagen, but it got cancelled. They think lots of places will propose. You know, they'll get some news and they'll say, "Oh, here's a track map. Here's we've put in a proposal. We might be getting a Grand Prix." They like some of the time they never actually had a intention of ever hosting one, but the news is worth something to them. So that's why lots of this happens. And, you know, sometimes it's political. Sometimes maybe the London track might be a play by Formula 1 to get Silverstone to pay more. Like, it might not have been a real thing, but they might have just said, like, oh, we're discussing with different organisers in London, so you've got to better pay a bit more money, Silverstone, if you want to stay on the grid. Sometimes it's like that, and there's actually no intention of ever doing it. It's a bluff, sometimes. Or it's just publicity. So yeah, Mr. V logo as a track. I looked at it. Someone actually, someone sent it to me. Straight after that video, someone like drew it up, the same as the ones in the video. Sent it to me. It looked like trash. It looked awful. It looks like the same complaints I had for Albon and Ricciardo. Just garbage. Absolute garbage as a racetrack. Can't lie. So, Mr. V, F tier. Okay, let's get these going. Let's see what they're saying about these setups. F1 in the Vatican. I wouldn't be surprised if that was, like, suggested in the past. Honestly, that's the kind of thing that you would get. What is going on? Oh, he's upset with the broken powertrain. Interesting. We've seen what the Mario Kart point system would look like, but we haven't seen how the Mario Kart tracks would look in Formula 1. All I can say is, watch this space. There's something major coming along those lines. You're going to like it. There's a big video coming. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. But yeah, we're not done with the Mario Kart on this channel. Don't you worry about that. J Pro, that's like a it's like a rap. It's like fucking bars. F1 in the Holy See, get that Pope doing donuts in the Pope Mobile. Christ alive. All the Formula E tracks, F1 tracks, they would be bad. They're bad tracks. They're just awful tracks. Particularly that one they did in Monaco. Oh, imagine trying to drive Formula 1 cars around the streets of Monaco. What a stupid idea. Awful. Awful. Doesn't Albon have a different logo than the one you showed in that video? The one I showed in the video is his new one for 2024. So he had one that's like two capital A's on top of each other, like a big triangle. He released this one at the start of this year. So that's the one I showed is his new one. Some people were saying that Ricciardo still uses his old one and that it's on some V-carb merch. I just need to inform you that Mr. V is never wrong. Just please bear that in mind. I'm never wrong. There's no official Daniel Ricciardo anything, like his socials, his website, his merchandise. All of that has the new one I showed. Maybe you can still buy some V-carb merch from his old one, but yeah, Albon changed his start this season. I remember when he launched it, it's really nice. He has a line of merchandise. It's all in those, you know, like forest greens, sort of like off-whites and creams. It's nice stuff. It's very contemporary. It's chill. Alex Albon does have some nice merch, I have to say. He has some good stuff. And he has some shoes, which are decent. I can't afford them. Again, it's all very expensive, but they are nice. How are your tires? I don't care. I didn't ask. Oh, actually, there's no water on track. That could be why. That could be why we're getting unhappy. How are their tires looking? Bad. They'll be fine. Just get your driver feedback in, then we can come in. Poor chair's got a puncture, for fuck's sake. Because now I'm going to have the graphical error where he has a puncture for the entire weekend again. God damn it. Oh, the tires are at zero. The tires are at zero. Bring them in. Bring them in. Bring them in.
Yeah, we're looking.
Fuck's sake.
Virtual safety code. Make sure the delta's positive. Yeah.
Why did you retire? It's just a puncture. It's just a small, innocuous puncture, Teo. Why did you retire? You risked serious accidents there. Not on purpose, I just forgot. I just didn't notice. Stop assuming that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we saw.
That's very unwise. I don't know what I'm doing. God damn. Teo getting the Oladelli treatment. Unintentionally, I would like to add, I'm trying to help Teo, I'm just bad at my job. I should watch the Dude Perfect F1 racer video they posted, which they filmed in Australia. Why did they just post it if it was filmed in Australia? I saw it came out and it was called like, what did he say about that setup? It's pretty good. We don't know how good because he didn't finish his run, but it's pretty good. Okay, we're going to end the session. Confirm. We're going to end the session. Can I just retire from the session or just fast forward? Yeah, I saw and it was called like giving every F1 driver a high five, and I was like, no, I don't want to watch that. And then they changed the title because I think they realized it's not that interesting. Well, is it literally just going around and high-fiving drivers? Because I've seen the F1 drivers before. I don't need to see them high-fiving anyone. I'm good. No wonder that one guy hates the team. Okay, he may have some valid points about the quality of our team principal. I understand his criticisms. I get it. But I still can't do anything about it. I'm not just gonna suddenly get better at my job. Come on, man. Where is Oladelli? Can he get signed? I can only assume so. I can only assume so. Surely I can do the engines before... I must be able to do the engines, like, before the quali starts. I can't do Porcher's one, so I'm going to have to be able to do them before it starts. I'll do Yuki now. I may as well, I guess. No. Can't do it now. I'm going to have to do it in that session before quali starts, because I'm literally not allowed to do it now. So, we'll do it in a second. It'll be fine. You did other videos about driver-related products like Hamilton's tequila. Are we ever going to see a video about Leclerc's ice cream brand? I didn't know that existed. This is news to me right now. What? Wait. I'll leave the race on if it if it keeps going. When did this happen? April this year? What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Wait. What is this? What are you doing, Charles? No, Charles. What is that? That is a weird photo, man. I did not know this existed. Uncompromising pleasure. An extraordinary talented... let me actually pause the game first. Wait one sec. Have we ended the session? Yes. Okay, let me just get the gearboxes sorted. Let me get everything prepared for qualifying. Then we can look at Leclerc ice cream. No, I did not know about Lec. I had no idea. Apparently he relaunched it in April, or announced it in April. I had no idea. I need to get some. I definitely would like to do a Lec review. I'll review anything as long as I can afford the products. You know, like the Almave was not too bad, and I like, you know, I used to be a bartender. I love cocktailier. I don't know what the word is. The art of cocktail. You know, it's a passion of mine. So I thought I'd do that one. I can't exactly afford like hundreds of pounds of merchandise for those different videos. But Leclerc ice cream, okay, they're gonna love the setup, I guarantee, don't worry about that. 89% track acclimatization, 78%, it's still high, it's above 50, it's still high, we'll take it. Starting confidence is fine. It's medium. It's better than red. We're not in the red. We're not in the red. It's fine. Okay. Work on that number 22. Wet quali. Intriguing. Can I change the engines? Hell yeah. Put that in the car. Do it quick. I don't know how much time you have, but just do it now. ERS 39%? I'm going to leave it in the car. I want to save my good ones for tracks that suit us. Imola does not suit our car. We are not like a low-speed car. I'll save the good ERS for like next track if that's a better track for us. What comes after Imola? I have no idea. Anyway, I'll save those. We don't need those. Gearbox, definitely going to change that. That's going to explode. Okay, that's all good. Car setup. It says untested, but I guarantee Yuki's going to love it. I just know he's going to love it. Turbo chair. Give him an engine. Yes, yes. Give him a gearbox. Yes, yes. Lovely stuff. Okay, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. Now, Leclerc ice cream. What? What is this? Okay, so this is news to me. I had no idea this was a thing. It's called Lec. I suppose like lick. Decent pun. Fair enough. I do quite like that as branding. Oh, you can't see it. It's like, you can't see the logo. Just behind my beautiful face. Wait 1 second. Nice little logo. Nice little font choice. We're liking this so far. High marks so far. Lec is more than just ice cream. It's an invitation to indulge in those pleasures we don't want to miss. An extraordinary talented F1 driver, Charles Leclerc has always had a weakness for ice cream. A weakness. His desire, an uncompromising ice cream with the right balance of taste and lightness, so that anyone could give in to temptation a bit more often. Ooh. Wait. Who are these people? I don't know if they're famous, but I don't know who they are. Lovely stuff. Really weird photography. It looks like he's been kidnapped. Who okayed these pictures? Look at the look on his face. He looks like he's been kidnapped. Who hurt you, Charles? Wait. Let me show you what I mean. Give me this. Make it big. Make it big. I just find this picture really off-putting. I know he is smiling, but the eyes are not smiling. The eyes are not smiling. It just gives me hostage. I can't explain it. It just gives me hostage vibes. I'm sorry, Charles, if you're watching. I know you love the streams. He's my #2 fan after Tomo. But that's not to detract from the fact that I do like the look of the ice cream. It looks decent. How do I make this back to normal size? Oh, I've broken my Streamlabs again. Fit to screen. There we go. Lovely stuff. Let's keep looking. Game-changing recipe. Delicious. Wait, you're saying Lec is German for lick? It doesn't surprise me. Germans will do anything and make it weirder. So, why resist? Delightful, light, reduced calorie content. At least 32% fewer calories and 48% lower fat than the average best-selling tub ice cream. Okay, I like the look of it. Can I buy it in the United Kingdom? Vanilla, salty caramel, swirly pistachio, peanut caramel tango, chocolate crunch. Can I buy it? Give me pistachio. Can I buy it? I would like to buy the ice cream. Lameep is back. Lameep with the 5 gift subs once again. Cannot be stopped. Lameep cannot be stopped. Welcome to all the new green screen enthusiasts. Please try out your new Mr. V emotes in the chat. Welcome, Lameep, once again. Thank you for the gift subs, you crazy, crazy bastards. Guys, sad news. I can't buy this ice cream. Can I get in touch? Contact us. Oh, wait. Mr. V, your email. I'll put that in when you guys can't see it. Why are you contacting us? Report an issue. Your message. I can't buy the ice cream. I would like the ice cream in my mouth. Please, Charles. I can't buy it. I just want it. Lameep is my 3rd biggest fan. I think, honestly, with this sheer quantity of gift subs, you might have gone ahead of Charles Leclerc. Lameep is 50% my income. Lameep is keeping Mr. V from homelessness here. Honestly, paying my rent. It's actually madness. I don't know how many gift subs you've done in total. It must be a good, like, 20, 25. That is mad. You are mad. Ask them where to buy it. I just gonna wait. Like ice cream. Are you okay? Where do I buy it? Where do I buy it? Where to buy? That's not the same thing. I feel like Charles has duped us. I feel like Charles is... He's bait and switched me. I suppose maybe it's only available in France and Italy. I don't know what this says. This appears to be a list of supermarkets. I think, guys... It looks like I'm going to have to drive to France to get some Lec ice cream. And also some Mr. V's pizza. I was informed on the Discord, there's a French celebrity called Mr. V, like M-I-S-T-E-R-V, with a frozen pizza brand that you can buy in Carrefour. So we're going to need to do a Mr. V road trip just to try like a food tasting tour, an F1 food tasting tour. Video coming soon. Bizarre. Anyway, you guys are not here for that. You're here for F1 Manager. Let's go back to the game. It's time for wet qualifying here at Imola. We're going to manage the session. Let's do this.
Green light.
Does he make the ice cream? Like by hand? Maybe. It doesn't say that he doesn't make it. Let's see what the track condition is going to be. It's getting less wet. It's getting progressively less wet, so really we need to be out at the end, and I feel like we can probably get away with inters. I'm going to send them out, if this is the end of the session, so 8:13. I'll send them out with 12 minutes on the clock, just to get some bankers in on wets, just for safety, in case someone, like, I don't know, yellow flags the session. And then we'll put some inters on and get them out the end. I'll do it with 13 minutes left for safety. They got full wets on. How many laps of fuel is that? 1 flying lap. Let's do 2. I feel like just get those tyres into the window. We'll send them out with 13 on the clock. 2 flying laps on wets, and then we'll do inters right at the end, and we'll be fine. Okay, fast forward until 13. I want to leck Chuck. Stop trying to lick Charles. Stop trying to do that. You know he took out a restraining order against you for a reason, right? Can we get Mr. V pizza reviews instead of F1 Manager? One day, I will do a stream or do a video. Mr. V taste tests Mr. V's pizza. I will have to venture into France. So there's a chance I may die. Many people go there and never come back. It's a terrible, awful place, of course. But for you guys, I'm willing to take that risk. There's some messages in the chat I do not like, such as, if the ice cream doesn't have Charles's spit, I'm not buying it. That's horrifying, guys. These messages, they keep me up at night. This is scarring. Please, please. Find another hobby instead of stalking Charles Leclerc. Please. Okay. Let's get these laps in, see what they can do. Every single other person comes out now. The entire grid. Whatever. We're still in clean air. Have they come out on inters? For fuck's sake. Well, we're going to go out on inters later. And therefore, Yuki Tsunoda pole position confirmed. Mark my words. Anyway, they're using up their inter tires. We're going to save them. We're going to be all fine. We'll go out right at the end. It's going to be ideal. Get the feeling we might be relatively slow on these wets. Yeah. Yeah. We'll put chair third. We'll chair third. And just, Tsunoda P1, stop the quali, end the session, it's too wet, it's not safe. End the session. We'll have to just come back on Sunday and just start the race like this. End the session. Okay, get this inters on. Get this inters on quick. We need to get out again. I get the feeling. Synodium. I mean, I hesitate to say it, guys, because every time I say it, it doesn't come true, but... There's a chance. There's a chance. Synodium incoming. Teodium. I mean, maybe. Maybe. But if we're running third and fourth, and Teo's in third and Yuki's fourth, would I invert the cars to make sure that Yuki comes first? I'm not saying I wouldn't do that. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way. End the weekend now. Just give out the race points now. Just end the weekend now. Okay, let's get them in. One flying lap. I don't think enough time for two. Get these on. We want to send them out. I want to say about 2 minutes left. These guys are going now. It's almost as if they know something. I'm stick to my guns. 2 minutes on the clock. We'll send them out. We may hit some traffic. I mean, we could just get loads of other people penalties. That would be fun. That would be nice. Perez in the drop zone for European races. Sounds about right. The game balance is resumed. Nature is at ease. Correa's crashed or something. Oh no, that's just driver at risk. You just get that for being the 16th. Mr. V, I'll renew my vow that if Synodium or Porium I think Teodium works better. Occurs, I will buy a hat. I will hold you to that. I will hold you to that. Can you hear that car alarm? Let me go shut this window. I actually completely forgot it's open. Please enjoy these quality laps. I'll be right back. Oh, fucking hell, that's loud. Jesus Christ. Let's get that Sonoda. Yes! Seasickness Simulator. Shut up. Ugh. Fucking neighbours of mine insist on having their cars broken into. Like, why can't you just chill out? What's wrong with people? All these people outside just dicking around with like screwdrivers and bits of metal at the window of their car. It's just weird behaviour, man. Did Mr. V just leave to steal a car? For legal reasons, I can't answer that question. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Are these guys actually going to get round? Are they on a flying lap? No. How do they not get round with 2 minutes left? I feel like Porsche is going to get round. There's no way Sonoda starts this lap on time. I mean, he's currently in 6th. There's not even that many cars out. Also, Porsche's finished as well. There's only Hamilton and Stroll behind him. No, he's safe. He's safe. He can't go out. It's fine. Perez out! Perez out in Q1, guys. The game is realistic. Hell yeah. Double Q2. I mean, we always make double Q2. That's fine. Ferrari moment. Shut up. Shut up. Stop. You let him out with 90 seconds on the clock. I let him out with 2 minutes on the clock. What are you talking about? I was not late. Anyway, we're both in Q2, so it doesn't matter. You have one version of events. I have a different version of events. It's all good. We're all fine. Verstappen, pole, Perez on Q1. I wonder if the game would fire Perez more quickly than real life would. I get the feeling the teams in this game would be very unlikely to make a mid-season move unless the driver is like fully bombing, you know, like crashing every race. Even then, I kind of feel like they're more motivated by good drivers being available rather than their drivers being bad, surely? Yeah, for future reference, out laps are very slow on wets. I see that now. We'll send them out with... Well, they were like 30 seconds away from the line. So I guess 2:30 is like the cutoff. So that's all right. Okay, we've got 4.5 mil of water. So it's kind of like wets again. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same track details. Well, let's, as before, we'll go out with like 12 minutes on the clock. We'll get a couple laps in just to be safe. Just to be safe. Do we need these wets for the race tomorrow? We're only allowed to use the one pair. All right, fine. 2 flying laps on wets. Hell yeah. This time we'll send them out at 2:30. And we won't be late. Perfect. All right, let's go down to 12 minutes. Which drivers do you think Lawrence Stroll would sell his son for? Or any of them? Literally any of them. No. I said this before. Lance Stroll is an underrated driver. I'm not saying he's an amazing driver, but he gets more hate than he deserves. Like, he deserves criticism, don't get me wrong. But he is fine. He's not the worst driver in the grid. I made a bold claim a couple streams ago that he's not even bottom 5. I continue to refuse to elaborate on that. Stroll is fine. He has flashes. He's nowhere near consistent enough, I will say. But he's fine. Like, even if he wasn't related to Lawrence Stroll, it makes sense for him to be in F1. So I think even in a hypothetical, no, I don't believe Lawrence Stroll would sell his blood child. Who is worse? I'm not going to elaborate. I'm just not going to tell you. I'm just not going to say. I'm so sorry for having reasonable diplomatic takes in this sport. Deserved to be there in 2018, but I don't know about nowadays. He's still, yeah. If you look at pure stats, like his consistency is not there. But if you look at actually stats of pace, qualifying, race results, he holds up against Fernando Alonso, who, may I remind you, is pretty good. Fernando Alonso, controversially, okay driver. He's at least decent. Some might say one of the greatest of all time. And if Lance Stroll can like not get fully demolished, he's doing something right. I should not elaborate. You have to remember, guys, Formula 1 is a small world. It's a massive global sport, but like this channel is getting bigger. And I'm conscious of the fact that people see these videos. Like, people from organizations and teams do see these. Like, these are decently viewed videos. Maybe not the streams, but I'm gonna be careful. There's a chance I might be meeting Lance Stroll in like a couple of years' time. You never know. So I'm just gonna be careful what I say. But genuinely, that's not the I do think that he's okay, and I quite like him in interviews. He seems quite fun. I will not name names. I refuse. You can't make me, so I'm not gonna. Okay, we'll get our wet laps in. Have they done both of them? Track conditions back to damp. It's all good. This is the second flying lap, I want to say. It is. Poor chair's on the same. Okay. Let's do these. Oh, it's going to be a fucking quick turnaround to get out for the rest of the... I think there's time. We're going to need to like change the tires and immediately go back out. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine on time. Science has an issue. Poor chair in 12th. Ooh. Ooh.
But this is what happened. And they're bound to be struggling with the wet track. Just flies into that crash. That will have
Oh, he hit the metal. Didn't even turn. Standard Carlos behavior. The man has an addiction to gravel traps, right? He's a good driver, but you know, he had to go in them sometime. He hasn't crashed at all in the first like 7 races, so it was getting uncharacteristic. Let's get some inters on. Which ones did we use before? These. Let's get those ones on. Same on Porchel. Same on Tsunoda. Confirm. And we're just gonna go straight out. However much time is left. I said 2:30. I did say 2:30. And that's why we didn't sign Science. I'll send them out now. I'm not going to risk it. This is kind of pivotal. We need to get into Q3. Isn't that the Lewis crash? I don't know what crash you're referring to. When did Lewis crash at Imola? Thoughts on Fernando to win World Drivers' Championship with a Nui car in 2026? I mean, I literally made a video about this exact thing. You're welcome to go and watch it. It's called Aston Martin will be world champions in 2026 or 5. I don't remember. I genuinely think there's a chance. I believe with the nature of Adrian Newey's contract, he doesn't get to start work until the end of 2025 or the start of 2026. So those new regulations won't really have a new... It depends. He might be able to start work on them. Contracts are negotiable. They can do like an extra big buyout and his gardening leave gets reduced or whatever. I don't know though if Adrian Newey would have all that much to do with the 2026 car. If he signs for a team now, it's more likely he would have more influence in like 2027, 28, like a couple of years into those regs. Could Aston Martin win the World Championship? Maybe. It really comes down to the engine. Mercedes did pretty good on the new engine regs last time. I think they could do well again. Aston Martin's basically up and running with their new wind tunnel and all their new facilities now. They have some of the best facilities in Formula 1 right in time to start the early development for 26. So why not? Okay, Tsunoda starts his flying lap. Pourchaire's already on it. Lovely stuff. I think there's a chance. Do I think it's realistic? Do I think it's likely? No. I would give it like a 10 to 15% chance. But it's impossible to say where development's going to be. It's impossible to say. I mean, Aston Martin might even be really quick again next year. That's kind of how development cycles can go at times. But they're not going to win next year, just don't get me wrong. But they could be alright. Okay. Snowed it in a bit of traffic. Pourchaire is in clean air though. He's going yellow, which is always fun. Snowda also yellow. Oh shit. We may have gone out at the wrong time. Is Lawrence Stroll bankrolling this channel to hype Lance? Some say yes. That's what's going to be in the Mr. V Exposed video. Pourchaire goes 10th. Oh, but that means if Tsunoda goes up, then he's going to... Oh, fuck. See what Tsunoda goes green S2. I feel like Pourchaire's out in 11th. Oh. Oh, Teo. I mean, if I had to choose one of them, I would choose Yuki, of course, so I'm not too upset, but it would be nice to have two cars in Q3, wouldn't it? Am I gifting subs today as well? No. The bet last time was what? If I don't get a podium, I would give subs. It's going to be... I'm going to start losing money on this streams if I do that every single time, because I've had 0 podiums so far. So if it costs me like 15 quid every time I do a race and don't get a podium, I'm going to go broke real quick. So no. Alonso with a more nimble car should be better. I do agree the 2026 cars... Driver eliminated. 2026 cars look like, in basically however they end up being, they're going to be much harder to drive, which suits someone like Alonso. Alonso likes, you know, like a scrappy car. He likes a car you have to like wrestle through a corner. You have to go through every corner sideways. Alonso is more than happy doing that. So it does suit him, but he's not the only person it suits. There's lots of other drivers who are very good in a restless car as well. But, as I said, there's a chance. It seems like a low chance, 10 to 15%, but there is a chance Aston Martin could turn something out. It all depends on how good the new Mercedes engine is. There's a chance, I've said that phrase too many times now, it could happen that, similar to 2014, the Mercedes engine is so much better, and basically just all the Mercedes engine teams are at the top. Like, it could be Merc, McLaren, Aston Martin, Williams, same as in 2014, how it was Mercedes and Williams right at the top, just because the engine was so much better. I could see something like that happening, or, you know, with like Red Bull powertrains or Ferrari or whatever, I could see one of the teams just having a significantly better engine. Do I just simulate this? No, I'm going to manage it, it'll be fine. So I think that's what it's going to come down to. There's all the stuff about the movable wings and the overbody aero for 2026. There's new engine regs. It's going to come down to that, like it almost always does. All right, what is the track condition looking like? Same as before, but it's predicted to dry out less and get wetter again. So we kind of want to do an inters run here with, what is that, 5 minutes left? So let's get a wet run in now.
3, 2, 1.
He's currently on inters. What's Verstappen on? Also inters. I guess, to be honest, if I just like follow the meta, it can't be the worst thing in the world. Let's try it. He'll be fine. I might send him for a double flying lap on this set. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Confirm that. Let's do a double flying lap. You never know. Obviously, even into tyres, they warm up a lot slower than slicks. They should still be good for a second push lap. Aston Martin is a works team with Honda. Is that confirmed? In that case, I don't read the news as much as I thought I did. Is that finalized now? I know it was in discussion. Let's send Tsunoda out. Aston Martin, F1, Honda. Oh yeah, they confirmed it in May. I just didn't read the news in May. Aston Martin confirmed Honda as F1 engine partner from 2026. Fair enough. Well, I mean, the Honda / RBR engines have been good currently. I think there's a chance they might be slightly illegal, but that's a topic for another time. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. So it could be decent. But also I could see Mercedes just having by far the best engine, and then Aston Martin is still 5th, so you never know. Let's see. Let's see. That Honda engine could come good, though. I go through periods where I see a lot of F1 news, and then I was busy, and I was moving house in May. It was a busy month. I was moving here. I was making this happen. So I basically just wasn't online at all for the month of May. That's why there were no videos all month. I just completely missed it, flew off my head. Fake F1 fan. I never claimed. Did Tsunoda crash? Did Tsunoda crash? No! No, 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 no! Yuki! My beautiful golden child, why would you do this to me? Can we see the replay at least? No. Apparently we cannot. My beautiful golden boy Yuki, no! Okay, well, there's 5 minutes left on the clock. Has it gotten more wet at least? No. He set a decent lap. We're 0.3 behind. Maybe no one can improve and we get a front row start. It could happen. I'm just saying. Who said Yuki washed? Who said... Oh, who said Yuki washed in the chat? Scroll back up. Scroll back up. I'm having none of that. You take that back. I want to see an apology to Yuki. It's hot. It's slippery. It's difficult. You try it. You drive a Formula 1 car around a wet Imola. It's not easy. It's a tricky track. He's doing his best. Yuki is trying his hardest, okay? This is why Lawrence Stroll will never sign Yuki. This was his job interview. This stream. Bannable offense. You know, everyone gets a second chance in life. Everyone gets a second chance in life. The track is washed. I can agree with that one. Everyone gets a second chance. Let's see if they're setting any faster times. Oh. Stroll runs wide. Who went out first, by the way? Like, who's on a flying lap? They're not improving. Ricardo's behind us by 0.06. I feel like they're not improving. They're not improving. Okay, maybe they were doing outlaps. There's a chance my reading comprehension is poor, potentially. I don't know what screen I want. It's this one. Oh shit. Okay, science purple purple. Science is improving. Maybe not front row, but science has the opportunity to completely bin it. There is gravel at the final corner, so if you fancied going off, Mr. Science, I thought he was going wide then. Okay, science is improving. It looks like he's taking maybe even pole. Science on pole. I can't complain. We'd like to see it. Verstappen is out. Ricardo is green. I get the feeling Tsunoda might be dropping down. No! Verstappen's in the pit still. Verstappen's starting P9 with us. Let's just fast forward this. Oh, that's not going well. Oh, that's not going well. Well, at least our cars are starting next to each other. Why did Max Verstappen not go out? I mean, Max Verstappen washed. I'm happy to see that in the chat. You did not change your name to Yuki is washed. You did not just do that. I don't like that. Come on. He's trying his hardest. He's trying so hard. Just give him space. Okay. It's a dry race. No more of this damp track shenanigans. We don't like that. It's not our deal. We have the two cars in 10 and 11. Did they both crash? I don't think so. I didn't get like a notification that anything was damaged. I think it's fine. Ultimate strategy. It wants us to do a medium hard. Could get on board with that. Get on board with that. I feel like we kind of want to undercut people on the hards a little bit, so I might push this this hard stop. Oh god, just a little bit earlier. Gives us more space to fight on those mediums as well. Plus 1 second. I'll do it there. Poor chair longer. It's not really a great strategy, to be honest. No, I'm going to put him on strategy A as well. Yeah. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Similar things. They're both stopping lap 27, lap 28. Perfect. We're going to put a couple laps less fuel. Because that's good strategy. You shut up. Okay, ready to race. Guys, it is time. The 2024 Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. We start the cars P10 and P11. I think we can make something happen. We had some mishaps in qualifying, but now is the time for redemption. Synodium still confirmed? We shall see. I'm liking this new name better. This I can get on board with. This I like. This one sparks joy. Had to dip out. What did I miss in qualifying? We may have both gone out and crashed. Porsche got knocked out in Q2. Tsunoda may have spun slightly. We didn't actually see a replay, so I don't know what happened to him, but he retired from Q3. Not great. Yuki is not washed sounds like Yuki is dirty. Yuki Tsunoda doesn't shower. Confirmed. Okay. Let's do a race, guys. Let's do a race. The 2024 Gran Premio del Made in Italia Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, presented by MSC Cruises.
Now I wonder, will things be going well? The crowd are on their feet.
We have Carlos Sainz on pole, Lando Norris second. Max Verstappen starts down with us in P8. I want to say,
And away we go.
let's get this going. I'm going to leave them be for now. I am just going to turn their aggression up because we do like some aggression at the start of the race, but then we might turn them down just to make sure we keep the tyres in the windows. See what they can get going. Tsunoda's made a place already. Tsunoda's taking Stroll. And he's battling Verstappen and Alonso. Porsche as well, looking feisty behind Stroll. Lap 1 is the place to do it here in Imola. It's a hard track to pass on. I don't want to interfere too much. That slipstream down into turn 1 is going to be formidable. Yellow flag already. It's Correa. Correa's spun. Like spun or just... He's still running. He's still running. Yeah, that toe down into turn 1 is going to be hefty. We could take the 2 Astons then. Like 1 Aston each. See how it rolls. Yeah, Alonso's got a decent gap to Russell ahead of him. Shouldn't be pulling him along too much. Can Tsunoda get alongside? Ooh! Ooh! Tsunoda! Also, Hamilton is behind Borchell. What the hell? Mercedes qualify like arse in these games. You change your name too many times, you can't change it back. Well, at least we ended on Tsunoda as not washed, an accurate name. We don't want any false information here in this chat. That is what you get. That is what you get for saying Tsunoda is washed. This is karma manifest. And Tsunoda takes Alonso through Ackerman Morales, I think that was, but I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat. Nice one, says Tsunoda. I shall be doing the voiceovers for Tsunoda from now on. Good job, Yuki. Nice one. Russell up next. Russell and Ricciardo fighting up next. Now, typically, we seem to get these Mercedes early on in the race and they come back to us. We need to work on that. We need to work on our late race pace, but it never hurts to have a bit of track position. Can Yuki get ahead of Russell here? We somehow got Alonso through into Ackerman Morales. He's just as close to Russell as he was to Alonso. Maybe too close. Some may say uncomfortably close. Heading through there. Down into whatever this corner is called. I've forgotten the names. I only know them for like a 7-day period either side of the race. Okay, guys. Russell has gained some time, but he's fighting Ricciardo. I think this is looking good. We've got both the cars. We're not done insane pushes to start with, so we've got our tyres in nice windows. We're setting ourselves up on nice degradation, unlike normal when we completely screwed egg. And even on this standard pace, we are keeping up with our main rivals. Main objectives for this race. We have to outscore Ricciardo, first and foremost. That man cannot get any closer to us in the championships. It is scary, and the board of directors of my team will be very unhappy if RB overtakes us. If we can also take Mercedes, good stuff. We've got a 2-place gap to Hamilton. Like to see it. Russell takes Ricardo. Another car spin. Who was it? Who was it?
Copy.
Gasly.
Now we should
Oh, Gasly's behind us.
all good at this point. And the control's lost. And ultimately
How did those cars go around the outside? Whoa, 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 rewind. They just drove through the gravel.
feel the frustration from the team.
F1 24 vibes. V-Carb have mad pace in this game. You tell me, like, I know. I don't know who from the developers did the pre-season paces for all of these cars. Smoke and crack, clearly, or they're just a Daniel Ricciardo fan. Because A, they've given Daniel Ricciardo one of, like, the best paces of anyone in the game. I'm assuming Tsunoda's good as well if you leave him in the V-Carb. Obviously, we've stolen him, and they now have Correa, who is not as quick. Let's put it that way. Tsunoda up into P7, takes Ricciardo, our main rival in the championship. We love to see it. Pourchaire has lost some places to Hamilton.
Good job. That's P7.
Very nice stuff. But Pourchaire's not being dropped. He's still in that pack. Hamilton is fighting. Alonso. We're still in this. Pourchaire just needs the confidence. He's still medium confidence. How's Tsunoda doing on confidence? Wait, show me the confidence. Where is it? Peak confidence. Yes, Tsunoda. We like to see it. Okay, Pourchaire is good on tyres. We need to be careful because he can't keep the window as good. That's looking sketchy. Lap 28. We need to put these back to normal. I just realised. Pourchaire ends up where he ends up. He's gaining confidence. He's fighting Stroll. He seems to enjoy that. We love to see it. Swords to DRS. Push the tyres a little. I don't want to do that. I don't trust that. I guess if we get a safety car period, it would work out fine. But I don't think pushing is going to help us. We're kind of fighting anyway. I don't think we're going to like just clear these cars. All we're going to end up doing is just decking them harder. We're fine. Yuki's peaking. Hell yeah. Do they change the car and driver ratings during the year? I don't know. There was an update when I launched this game today. I don't know if that changes driver ratings. I'm assuming for this season, they will now stay as they are because they progress throughout the season, right? Drivers are like in form and out of form. For like starting new games, I want to say no, because it should be how they were back in January this year. I wouldn't say they're entirely accurate, Perez. But I get the feeling no. Tsunoda up into 7th. Pourchaire takes Alonso as well. Can Pourchaire get Ricciardo? Okay, Tsunoda is losing out on Hamilton. It's kind of to be expected. Mercedes definitely have better actual race pace than us. We've mostly just been getting them on qualifying up until now. Mercedes is definitely faster than us in race trim. But if we can stay with them, it helps in the long run. I'm just fast forwarding now. Our planned stop is Yuki on 27, Teo on 28. Also keeping an eye out for safety cars and such things. Tsunoda takes Lewis Hamilton. I'll take it. Perez versus Stroll. Who is better? I mean, in current form, Stroll. No questions. Since you're the team principal in this game, you should have the option to encourage, disparage, complain over the radio. I agree. I feel like it would be good, you know, because there's a mentality system in this game. It would be kind of cool. Maybe you don't know it initially, but if different drivers respond to different things, so maybe some drivers like it when you encourage them. Some drivers actually drive faster when you're tough on them, and you kind of have to learn that by trying it out. I think that would be a cool system, and you know, it kind of like changes with affinity as well. I would like it. I should be able to send them messages. it would be accurate. Perez takes Pocher. Again, he should, that car should be in front of us. So, not too unhappy. We predicted what? Pocher's target is 12th? 13th? He's doing his best. He's learning. It's his second ever Formula 1 race. He's still got medium confidence. We'd like to see that. Alonso is going to go past him, which doesn't help. He's on a different strategy, Teo. Calm down. Calm down. Yuki still peak confidence. Hell yeah. This is looking good, though. We're actually just straight up ahead of Mercedes, on pace. We haven't pushed. We haven't destroyed our tyres. Fuel is looking good. We may have to conserve last 10 laps, but I'm happy. So, I am going to fast forward until about lap 20, just to see if anything happens. Tsunoda holding P6. Pocher is going down, but he is still with Stroll. He's kind of in a pack. He's in a pack between the two Aston Martins. He's going to bounce around there, I think. I just realized, where is, Yuki is right next to Russell there. Hamilton's broken away a bit, but it could come back at us. What I'm not liking, Daniel motherfucking Ricciardo. Who programmed this VCARB? Anyway, let's get to lap 20. Verstappen started P8 and he's already P3. He's P1, mate. And again, that's just realistic. The game got some things right. So yeah, I don't think that's too crazy. Teo up into P10, up into P10. He's fighting, it's cool. I think we're looking good. Let's just check. Tires, fuel is looking fine. Okay, let's get to these stops, I think. 27. Can you collude to keep Andretti out of the game? No. Well, actually, I actually don't know. I mean, we've been added as an 11th team. Why not?
We're ready in pit lane.
These are the kind of details that they definitely could have added. They could have added, like another, even if it's a fake team that just the game is designed, you know, like AXGP. Maybe there's a secret team waiting in the wings that joins in 2026. I don't think so, but I don't actually know. Can't confirm. If that is the case, and there are other teams that can join the grid, that would be hilarious if we can take a vote to like kick them out. You definitely do get voting on regulations. So I know obviously there's like minor technical regulation votes. We've done one already, and the grid voted to like, not ban, but like reduce, put more restrictions on high speed, like rear wings and high speed elements. I know there's bigger votes that you can vote on format changes. So you can vote on like points changes. I think you can vote on session time changes. We'll take a look after this. You can look at like all the details that can be voted on. I don't know if there's other teams. There's no reason there won't be, so who knows? Where will Williams place in the constructors in 2025? I can see them doing 6th. They're definitely improving. They seem to be like the best of those back 14. Well, they're what? They're 6th already, right? It's probably just 6th again. Yeah, I don't see that changing much next year, honestly. Okay, we're still holding places. Has Piastri stopped? Piastri has stopped for hards. That's fine. Yuki, is he actually on lap 26? I don't want to call him in too early. Yes, he's on lap 26. Let's call his thing in. He's going on to hards. Next lap. Lovely stuff.
Box this lap.
The vote to deny Andretti minigame. If I have to balance 5 different sliders, which have various effects on 5 different, operating qualities in order to ban Andretti, then they can just join the sport. Just let him in. I can't do it. Just let him in. It's fine. Yeah, Pocher's fine. This was always the plan. It was always the plan. He's coming in the lap after Yuki. How much time is between them, actually? There's 16 seconds. Okay, you know what? Let's just bring him in this lap. I don't know if they're going to be ready for him. There's 16 seconds between them, which is definitely enough time. They'll make it work. The team will make it work. That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Copy, box.
Just joining, are you on route for Synodium? How's Porcher doing so far? I'm going to say, realistically, no. But we're doing alright. Yuki's P6 on pace. We're getting in the stops about the same time as everyone else. Porcher! He just didn't go in! Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe he's doing it this lap. Whatever. Hopefully it's an overcut track, because everyone else is pitted. It looks like we're going to finish this race somewhere between P6 and P8. Mercedes are Yuki's main challenge for P6, and they have undercut us now. Not sure if I'm such a huge fan of that. Is Yuki pitting? He's pitting this lap. Okay. Porcher's doing fine. Had a shaky start. His first race was a variable wet Miami. It's difficult, you know. We're not going to judge him on that. Coming into his first normal race, he's P9. He's doing okay. He's not rated as highly as Tsunoda, so we're not expecting him to do well. My main issue with Oladelli was he was rated higher than Tsunoda on basically everything. Pace, everything, overall, and he was just garbage. Some may say that he had not the best strategies. Those people are idiots. He should have done better. That was on him. Porcher, we'll give him some space, you know. He's new, he's a rookie. It's tough. Formula 1's tough, okay? We've got to be nice to people. Good stop for Tsunoda. A 2.5. We have left some wheels in the pit lane. That is going to hinder Porcher's stop. It's going to hinder Porcher's stop, guys. Oh. Oh no, they've got them out of the way. No issues. Oh, they didn't leave any there this time. They're quick learners, our pit crew, so that's good. That's always fun. Can we put the leaderboard on interval? Yes, we can. Okay, on to hards. This should be to the end of the race, but I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to get a safety car. So we just need to watch out for that. Do we have softs, is the question. 3 sets, so yes. Yes, yes, yes. You should get scammy crypto sponsors. That is the thing in this game. Even in a game, just morally, I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. It just hurts me real bad. It just pains me to put any, even fake, crypto sponsors on the car. Okay. We're in kind of the boring phase of the race, the part when you should have a nap if you watch them live. Nothing is going to happen for the next few laps unless Lance Stroll drives into a wall. My favourite part of the streams is when the cars inevitably stop going broom due to lack of juice. What do you mean, inevitably? That has happened almost never. In most of the races we've done, that didn't happen. What do you mean, inevitably? I am a perfectly adequate team principal. There was one small instant in the Chinese sprint race when 1 or 2 cars may have been ever so slightly underfueled. There is no footage of that, so we can't confirm. Inevitably. Have McLaren actually put Nottis on a decent strategy for once? It looks like, I mean, he started P2 and he's currently P3, so potentially no. But I guess actually Leclerc's pitting, so Norris P2 overall? I feel like, I don't know how, but I feel like Sainz is maybe gonna... Oh no, Sainz pit first. Yeah. Could be Norris P2. I mean, it's shaking up very much similar to the real-life Imola Grand Prix. This game does have a tendency to come out with very similar results to real life. I don't know if they've kind of programmed those in to the races that have already happened. Where did Perez come in Imola this year? Because if it wasn't top 10 and he's running 5th, then then I simply cannot recommend this game to anyone. Ricardo fastest lap. No, it's Correa. Correa fastest lap. Juan Manuel Correa. But I think he's changed on to... No, he's also just on hards. Weird. Didn't early stop, though. I think he's two-stopping, so he's probably just pushing on them, would be my guess. Okay. We're not stopping again. Let's just fast forward until something happens. Hey, Mr. V, Cloud Capture Stream. Setting up my new phone. What did I miss? I had some minor mishaps in quali here at Imola. Porsche got knocked out P11 in Q2, and then Sonoda, I think, had a spin in Q3. Yellow flag!
I'm an idiot.
Wait, what did you do?
Okay.
Copy that.
No, 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 no! Sonoda, what are you doing? Ricardo hit us. Ricardo hit us. FIA! FIA! He was rammed in the back. Where is the email FIA button? Where is the button? You all saw that. We have video evidence of that. I would like a review. The only thing we need to do in this race is finish ahead of Ricardo because he's so goddamn close to us in points in both constructors and drivers. And he rams us in the back! At least we're catching him again. Tyres took a hit. Tyres didn't like that, funnily enough. It apparently doesn't help when you do a 180 spin. Are you a Ferrari-powered team, or is there an option to be a supplier? No, I think you have to get one of the engines from other teams. I can't remember which one I picked. I don't know. I think it was Mercedes, but don't quote me on that. We'll take a look after the race. Remind me after the race. There's a couple of things I want to look at in the menus. I want to take a look at all the different things that can come in votes. I would also like to see if I can propose the votes. Don't quote Michael Massey at me. Don't quote Michael Massey at me. Yeah, you can get all these different votes on like technical rules. I don't know if they just have to come from the FIA or if I can put them forwards. I would like to propose some point system changes. I know a thing or two about those. I've been doing my research. Mario Brothers point system. Sonoda finish every race on 0.9. We just won't tell everyone else how it works. We'll count Sonoda down so he finishes at exactly the right point. We will win the championship. I'm going to propose it as a vote as soon as Imola is done. Inevitable spin due to chronic underfueling. Sometimes I feel like you guys are overly critical of me and you're reaching for things that aren't actually my fault and just blaming them on me anyway. I get, like, there's some conspiracy against my self-esteem, it feels like. Mr. V who went motor racing. I'm quite enjoying this Sonoda-Ricardo battle that's on screen. I'm not going to push him. He's got a tiny bit of delta in his tyres in the end, but he's sticking with Ricardo anyway. We are faster than Ricardo, so I get the feeling if we take him here, we should just go past him. Also, we're ahead of Russell, which is very nice. 10 seconds behind Hamilton. That may have something to do with the spin. But to beat one of the Mercedes, always good. Porsche down in 13th. How is everyone else's strategy compared to that?
Currently P8.
So, Correa stopped earlier on hards. Big undercut, but he probably is two-stopping. Intriguing. Also, Hulkenberg's next to us. Oh, there's no way that he can take us. So we're not going to go backwards, I don't think. What's the intervals like? Stroll 6 seconds behind us. 7 seconds behind us. I think we should take Correa, so we should get 12th. We are 4 seconds behind Alonso. It's doable. I don't want to push him because he's not got much predicted life in those tyres. It's doable. It's doable. Okay, Yuki, deploy that now. Get a nice gap to Ricardo, please.
Copy.
Because I don't like what Ricardo's doing. Had a little flashback there. Had a little, a little war flashback. Didn't like that. Okay, this push isn't working. Ricardo is just the same pace as us, which is disheartening. It really doesn't look good for my dreams of a Snowdium if we're the same pace as V-Carb. Oh no, he's pulling away, he's pulling away, he's pulling away. If we can just get a second, then I'm going to turn his ERS back down. That's point one. That's point one. Where are we under detection? Detection is just after the last corner? It's there. 1.2. Okay, we can turn that back down. Hell yes. Okay, broken the toe. Broken the toe to Ricardo. That's lovely stuff. Poor Chair is gaining on Alonso. We've gained about 0.8 on Alonso. I think we were 4 seconds behind him. Unless we were 3 seconds behind him. I believe poor Chair is gaining. Very nice. It would be nice if I could set like custom intervals. Like I want specifically the interval poor Chair to Alonso. Just ignore the Correa in the middle. It'd be nice if I could like choose 2 drivers and then have that interval. Doesn't seem to be a thing. Fair enough. It's Ricardo, but he has 2014 pace. Yeah, this is not... Ricardo's been okay some races this season, but yeah, this is like a 2016 Ricardo. Excel spreadsheets or Mrs. V. I mean, one of them is really good at summing up numbers, and it's I love you, but it's not Mrs. V. I think I would have to choose my real life human partner over the accountancy software made by Microsoft. Shocking, I know. As much as I love Excel. Okay, Tsunoda's thoroughly broken the toe. 3 seconds ahead of Ricardo. Poor Chair is very slowly gaining on Alonso. Could come good towards the end of the race. We kind of just have to see this one out to the end now, unless someone crashes. What's happened to Bottas? He's just got mechanical failure. I'm thinking we go faster speed. I'll do it like times 8 just in case anything happens that we need to be aware of, but yeah. The Excel spreadsheets are Mr. V. Shh, no one needs to know that. I wonder how track map orientations are decided, because most of the time they're not north oriented. Some put Imola upside down. Which way is correct? It's artist interpretation, basically.
Now, down to the pits.
Lots of them are just done... Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag.
Gasly is in the barrier. Possible debris.
Oh, wait. Let's watch this. It should pause while we watch it. Does this look like a safety car? I mean, it looks like a safety car to me. Where are we on track? Where are we on track? Tsunoda is coming up here. Do we pit for softs? Do softs make it to the end of the race if we pit for softs? We could pit for more mediums, I think. We have a set of mediums. That's poor Chair. I didn't ask about poor Chair. Excuse me. Give me Yuki Tsunoda. This is time for my golden baby boy. If we put on mediums... No, give me the prediction. Give me the prediction. Ah, I see. Lifetime, roughly 31? We've got 20 laps to go. Pit for softs. Use those ERS. Yellow flags over. Wait, is it actually? How is that? How is he driving? His front wing came. He was backwards in the gravel. My guy, what the? What? Okay, maybe we won't pit for softs in that case. I'm just going to watch Gasly for this lap. There's a chance that due to the lack of front wing and seemingly a puncture, something is sparking on that car. There's a chance he goes off again. I think it's just his front wing sparking. Maybe he's got floor damage. How was that not a safety car? More yellow flags. For what? Another car has spun. Sir. Sir. Another car is at the barriers. Who is it this time? Not Ocon. It's not Bottas. It's not Zhou. This is a bad camera. It's not Sargent. Please. Please don't say it's Pourchaire. That really freaked me out for a second. That tree. Didn't like that. It's not Alonso. It's not Russell. It's not Piastri. Really would have been nice if that was Ricciardo, I'm not going to lie. No one's spun. Unless they're just, like, going again already. Correa? Oh. Why do the cars, like, they Mario Kart, they get picked up by the fucking fishing rod and just drop back on? I would much prefer a more realistic, like, get stuck in the gravel kind of thing. You cannot... That is very low chance of you actually getting that back in real life. Why is he still driving? The game would be much more interesting if I, like, actually had something to respond to here. But no, he just respawns. He just holds X to respawn, and now he's good. Playing with damage off on Imola, it would seem. I meant to be managing Formula 1 races, and there's nothing to manage if the game is just gonna no-clip them through the gravel. That is so not right. I agree. Yeah, I got tree scared, yes. Okay, we're not going to pit anyone, it would seem. God damn. I got my hopes up for a second. Yuki was in, like, the perfect place to capitalize on that. Perfect place. But yeah, back to the track map question. It's artist interpretation. There's kind of just, like, there's some ways it's always been done, I guess, based on a historical map or piece of artwork that was made. Because, like, Silverstone, let's take an example, British Grand Prix. Silverstone's often shown relatively flat. That's almost north-oriented, but it's normally twisted a little bit to fill, like, a horizontal picture a bit better. Imagine, like, you're putting it on a big A0 billboard, like a map. You may as well rotate it so it fits that rectangle better. But it's almost north-oriented. Imola, like this, is twisted, like, 60 degrees, right, clockwise? But then, yeah, some of them are just fully shown upside down. I think it's more common than not just to put the pits at the bottom. Think, like, Catalonia, Bahrain, Canada. Lots of time you put the pits at the bottom, like you start there and then go around the lap. And then in the case of a track like Imola, I have no idea. Quite frankly, I don't know who chooses. Someone chooses, and they change all the time, so there's no, like, central authority in these things. I would happily be the central authority in these things. But again, the FIA does not respond to my emails. I've never ever seen instance involving any front runners. In a way, that is more realistic. I don't have statistics, but I feel like mid and low table cars do spin more often. Purely anecdotal. Purely anecdotal. But I feel like they're more likely to go for risky strategies and maybe be fighting more throughout a race. So I do feel like you get more instances of mid-table cars. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. Use Pourchaire's ERS. Ah, yes. Good shout. He's the second behind Alonso. Ooh. Ooh, things suddenly get spicy for Teo. He's feeling medium confident. Snowder is still high confident. Teo Pourchaire could... I was going to say get into the points, but this is for P11. Could take P11. Hell yeah. Pourchaire. Yes. I mean, as we've learned from Ricciardo, you can bump him a little bit into that corner. No one's going to call you out on that. Right? Just a little love tap on the back. It's perfectly legal as far as the stewards are concerned. But we're going to take him down into turn one. Well, turn 2, because that is turn 1 they're going past now. And Pourchaire already 5 car lengths ahead of Alonso. It was never a contest from the start. Alonso's on newer tyres as well. We just have good race pace. The rumours are true. Mr. versus Garage have just built a decent car. You love to see it. We're still good on tyres. We're still excellent on tyres. We're going to keep Pourchaire pushing because we may as well get forwards. 14.5 seconds behind Russell is quite a long way to catch up, but Russell might spin. You got to start conserving fuel soon. No, I disagree. We've got another 16 laps. Let's see when there's like 8 to go, but I feel like if I put them on conserve, they'll get back to 0 in like 4 laps, so it's fine. Video idea, which position has more spins? Again, there's not much of a story to tell. I like a video with a story. I like a question that has a nuance. A bit of a nuance. You know, some interesting details. We don't watch a mystery video just for like a straight answer to a question. You watch a mystery video to get bombarded with insane Formula 1 facts that no one asked for. So yeah, I could look that up. Maybe that would be good. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Open Excel right now. God damn it. Ooh, chat, do we think Norris or Verstappen will win this one? Much like real life, there is a spicy, spicy fight out in front. It's almost like this is scripted to follow the real action. Verstappen 0.3 behind Norris. 15 laps to go in the race. That is a spicy title fight. P1 fight. Unlike real life, though, do we think they crash into each other? Let's actually... Oh, I wish you're on Twitch and we could do like a channel points vote. I want to start voting on this kind of stuff. Like, I want to see you guys gambling your channel points. But it would be nice if we could do a little contest in this kind of thing. You know, make the races more interesting. That's something I want to mention, actually. I've been thinking about this because obviously running these streams on YouTube, audiences on YouTube, makes sense. I've discussed on previous streams that I am planning starting some other channels soon. I would like to start a D&D channel. It's one of my other interests in life. Verstappen down the inside of Norris around turn 1. Massive boost into turn 2. Verstappen takes lead this race again, but I get the feeling Norris is coming back at him. Only 0.4 in it. That is enough to stay together on a lap of Imola. This could be a spicy fight for the race. I've been thinking recently about starting other YouTube channels. I would like to start up a D&D channel, massive passion of mine. I do also have my original channel, the OGs know, but this is Mr. V's Garage this is Mr. V's second channel. I haven't posted anything on the old one in a while, but it would be nice to revive it. Imagine the classic Mr. V's Garage video you know and love, but just about non-Formula 1 things, just like random stupid questions in real life instead. I would like to revive that as well. If I do all those things, I would like to stream in like a place that's for all of the channels. And so I was thinking about moving on to my Twitch. Do you guys prefer streams on YouTube, or would you be happy if we move these over to Twitch? I'm going to continue this series on YouTube, but in a few weeks' time, once the F1 Manager season is over, would you be cool with Twitch? And also, Twitch is just better. There's like more features on it. Mr. V's Dungeon, it's not going to be called that. What was the old one called? It's called the original Mr. V. It's not actually linked, is it? I didn't link it. It's called the original Mr. V. It used to be called something different, but that is what it's called now. You can find it. It has my face in the thumbnails. Go say hi if you watch one of those videos. They're weird. There's a couple, there's just a couple like screen test videos, some like short film tests on there. And then there's nothing for like several years. It used to be a gaming channel, so you can watch my slightly awkward Let's Plays from back in the day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What are we saying? YouTube, easy for me. YouTube. Everyone says YouTube. I like Twitch. I prefer Twitch. I have to take this with a grain of salt because obviously we are on YouTube currently. So there is going to be a bias, obviously. I will obviously make an executive decision. I think we might switch over to Twitch in a couple months' time. I think what I'll do is I'll maybe do like 2 streams a week on Twitch and then keep one on Mystery's Garage. Like I'll play a racing game on Mystery's Garage and then we'll do other gaming stuff on Twitch. So it might be like 50-50 or like 2-to-1, that kind of thing. I'll let you guys know what's happening, but just FYI. But also, if we're on Twitch, we can start doing things like gambling with channel points on race outcomes, which is just, it's a bit of fun. Looking back to our own drivers in the race, Verstappen and Norris can keep battling out front. Tsunoda, 8 seconds ahead of Ricciardo, is only 2.3 behind Piastri. Oh, wait, no, Piastri stopped twice and it's on mediums. But never say never. Perhaps the mediums are a bad race tire around here. We'll keep an eye on that. No, he's going backwards. Okay. It was worth a shot. Worth looking as well, though. People at the front are
Currently P8 ahead of you, Piastri.
on older tyres than us, such as Perez on 51. We're going to be relatively close on ours at the end. So either people out front could start pulling up, or chance of a puncture at the end. Watch this space. Whoa! We didn't get a safety car for Gasly hitting the wall, but Norris has daintily parked his by the curb and the safety car is out. Annoyingly, Tsunoda has... Oh, it's Pourchaire. Pourchaire has just passed pit entry. Tsunoda, on the other hand, is halfway round the lap. Let's play this thing, 1 time speed. We want to look at mainly Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz. Do they come in? Both the Ferraris are up at the Alte chicane. Safety car deployed.
Bring the pack up.
We need to give them enough notice. Verstappen pits.
Okay.
Norris is out, which means we gain a place. Did they crash into each other? I want to see the replay of this. A thrilling replay from F1 Manager 24. Look at the quality of this game. Do we get to know what happened? No. Do we get to see a car parked, not moving at the side of the road? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens. If I do Twitch, put the VODs on YouTube. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll do that. It's just more a case of the live experience. We'll see. It's not going to happen yet. This whole series is going to be on YouTube, so we're here for several weeks at least. Don't worry. Okay, Sainz pit, Perez pit. Okay. Box for Inters. Okay, yeah, we're going to box. We have got 12 laps to go. That feels like softs. See what these guys are doing. Verstappen softs. Sainz actually hasn't got there yet. We're pitting for softs. Tsunoda this lap. Confirm that pit. Can you change the front wing angle? No. Not a thing. Tsunoda onto softs. I guess we can do Pourchaire as well. There's really a question of, like, should we on Pourchaire? We could just leave him out and see if he stays at the front of the pack. He's got a little while before he gets round, so we'll see what happens. Hamilton is not there yet. It's going to be a little time before we get there. Post a poll, Twitch versus YouTube. I did do that on YouTube, and unsurprisingly, it was heavily YouTube biased. The thing is, I only have an audience on YouTube. Unlike other people, I don't have a massive Twitter following and that kind of thing. So YouTube's all I got, baby. I do prefer the experience on Twitch. If I'm going to watch a live stream, it would be on Twitch. Okay, Hamilton comes in. The question is, does Piastri come in? Piastri stays out. He's got decent mediums. Could he hold that place? He's going to be behind Leclerc. But Piastri basically just like fully screwed. Fully screwed. Okay, Tsunoda comes in. All good. Pourchaire is here. Do Ricciardo and Russell pit? Probably yes. Ricciardo pits, Russell pits. Do we pit Pourchaire? I don't think... because those two are there. We're not even going to like undercut them if we stay out. Yeah, we pit him. Onto the softs. Strategy conflict, what do you mean? Outside of planned pit window. I didn't ask for your opinion, game. He's pitting, okay. Can I stream both at the same time? I can, in theory. It's a bit harder. I've done it in the past, you get some more technical issues, but I can. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I didn't do the ERS, did I? Oh well. Pit the Frenchman. Alright, the entire field is pitting, so basically nothing changes. Norris kind of crashed at a time that no one could really capitalize. The whole field was just in order. Kind of screwed it a little bit. If we did get a safety car for the Gasly crash, Tsunoda was in prime position, first one round to the pits. But no, the game doesn't want to throw me a little bone like that, sadly. And so we just get the boring one instead. Lovely stuff. We're all out in the exact same order. Everyone on softs. Piastri, the ugly duckling, on the mediums, 74% mediums. Could we get him? Also, we're super close on fuel already, only 0.5 under. Could we get Piastri? We do have a Williams in the way. Who else is in the way? Got Williams and an Alpine and a Haas in the way. This is the time we would like Michael Massey to get in there with the handful of cars getting to lap. Depends how long the safety car stays out for. Those cars could be let through. I actually don't know. Is there anything particular I need to do? Save fuel? Guess so.
We need lift to coast.
Save fuel. What do I do with the... What do I do with the tires? Do I want to like warm them up? Do I just leave them like ERS as well? I guess I harvest this, right? Don't call Piastri an ugly duckling. Is that Nicole Piastri in the chat? Okay, saving fuel, which means we can push. I'm leaving the tires as is because I don't know what's best. I feel like harvesting ERS can't be a bad idea. Automatically saves fuel. Yeah, obviously it does. Like, we got there massively, but I guess we can save more. It can't hurt. Just put it that way. It can't hurt. Charge ERS. That's what we're doing. Okay, let's keep an eye on this safety car. We still need to catch up to the pack. Porchera's a long way back. Safety car is staying out this lap? Yes, indeed. Okay, 10 laps to go. Full push those tires to the end and pray. Hell yeah, brother. Like, can I conserve tires now? Is that a thing? We all know Nicole's rooting for Yuki. That's why she's watching the streams. She is just a massive Mr. vs. Garage fan now that we signed Yuki Tsunoda, and I respect that. Can't blame her for that. Lapped cars will be passing? Okay. Okay. I don't know what I need to do on the tires. Porcher doesn't seem to be particularly good at keeping his warm. Who knows? I was going to put these on neutral in case I forget. Let's just fast forward. I guess if we need to let the lap cars through, we need at least one more lap of the safety car, if not two, if we want to get them round to the back. Safety car staying out. Lap cars? Lap cars are still in the pack. You need realistically like 2 laps for them to get to the back. Lap cars can now overtake. Yes, that means Hamilton and Tsunoda right on the back of Piastri. We're on softs to his mediums and they're newer. We could finish ahead of that McLaren. Safety car stays out another lap. We're not going to have many left. This is going to be an absolute blitz. This is going to be a sprint race plus, plus, plus. This is going to be good stuff. I really hope we don't have to wait for, like, Gasly to get to the back. Because they're really not catching that fast, are they? Tsunoda could get P6. Tsunoda could get P6. Safety car ending. Okay. Could get P6 if in the fracas we managed to get Hamilton. We were similar to Hamilton on pace at the start of the race. It seems early on tyre life we are similar to Mercedes. Later on in the stints, they have much better pace on like older tyres. On newer tyres, we're very similar to Mercedes. Some may say that's just because they save at the start of their stints. Let's not have it in this rational thinking. Hell yeah. Can you please post these as videos? These get automatically posted. If you go on the channel, you go on videos, then click across to live. They're all there, the full VODs. If you're asking me to edit them down, I probably am not going to do that because I spent all my time editing main videos. I don't really want to take up my time also editing these videos because it's just going to slow down like the normal deep dive videos. But they all get saved. They get put in like a different list on YouTube. So click on videos, then click on live. And they're all there. You can watch the whole season. Let's go. Everything full burn. Let's turn them up.
Keep doing what you've been doing, then you've got the energy.
Do we have actually life in these tyres? A tiny bit. We can go push for the first lap. We need... Oh, we got... What am I talking about? There's tons of life in these tyres. Push, push, push. Okay. Let's watch Tsunoda. Realistically, we need Hamilton to start fighting Piastri, and then we can just sneak around the outside of them both. That's what we're looking for here. Poor chair is on Russell, and that would be very nice. That would be very nice, Teo. If you could stay ahead of George, we love to see it. Now, just take that Ricciardo. Just take down that Aussie. We do not want Ricciardo to score any points. He's our main rival in the constructors and the drivers. Kill that man. In a sporting sense. Let's not do anything illegal here. Tsunoda is on the back of Hamilton. Hamilton, for some reason, is not on the back of Piastri. Might just be like a tyre temperature issue. As I said, early stint. If anything, we're quicker than those Mercedes.
0.9 behind. Focus forward.
We're keeping an eye on Tsunoda. There's 6 laps in this race. Ocon with a mechanical fault. Is he pulling up? Okay, that's not a particularly interesting replay, is it, game? I didn't really need to watch that one, did I? It looks like it's not going to affect us. Everything full burn. We need to watch these ERSs so we don't hit 0. I'm going to turn them back at like 25, 30%, 25%. Make them aggressive. I'm pretty sure they are on aggressive because I did that at the start and forgot. Yes. As always, I just completely forgot to turn them back down. Is that the same for him? Yes. I'm not going to put the defend on because we're not really being attacked from behind. I guess Pochair's got Russell, but the fight with Russell, I don't care too much. I just want him to get past Ricciardo, so I'm not going to put him on defend. I'm just going to leave him on like standard defense. This is what we're interested in. Tsunoda versus Hamilton versus Piastri, as predicted. Hamilton gets alongside Piastri. These two are going to start fighting, and it's the perfect opportunity for Mr. Yuki to sneak round the inside, down into turn 2. That is P6. And now Tsunoda is right on the back of Piastri, taking a very, very sketchy line into the second chicane. It looks like... How did he lose confidence? Whatever. Whatever. This game is bizarre sometimes. Tsunoda P5, and that is on pace. No shenanigans, we can hold that. We've got a bit of a gap. I'll take it off the tyres. We've got a bit of a gap to Leclerc, 1.6. I get the feeling we're not going to make that... Oh, no, we're gaining. Never say never. Early lap pace. Early stint pace on new tyres. We have one of the quickest cars in the grid. Also, like, in a close pack, our car is mega. We have very low drag and very good DRS effectiveness, I think. Poor chair takes Ricciardo. This is shaping up as Mr. versus Garage's best races so far, so far. Everything was plural on that sentence. You know it, baby. Our car is decent close range. And we're decent on new tyres. Oh, ERS. 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 I just noticed. I think Tsunoda could get Leclerc for 4th. And then actually the front 3 are fighting. Verstappen's already taken out Norris. I mean, if he could take out Sainz as well, I wouldn't be too unhappy about that. Just saying. Just saying. We're watching the Tsunoda Leclerc fight for the win. We've got ARS back to normal. Fuel is staying high. We're still positive, and I don't think that's going to get to 0 before the end.
Tell me what the tyres are.
Tyres are burning. Tell them to drive in clean air. Okay. We'll get it on. Is Porsche next to someone?
Straight.
Okay.
I guess we have decent pace through the middle of the lap, so we don't really need to get them with the slipstream on the straight. Tsunoda's going to get... not Tsunoda. Teo's going to get Piastri as well. Driving in clean air isn't going to help massively, but we are catching them mid-lap. Like, we're catching them in the slow-speed corners. They said our car was slow on a windy track. Just like when they told us that Porche's strategy was 7 minutes faster in the wet, this game lies. We cannot trust a word this game says. We are fast on a low-speed track. Tsunodium could be on. Let's get back to Tsunoda. 1.15 behind Leclerc. We are taking this P4. Look at the gap we got to Hamilton behind. He can't compete. He's got nothing on the pink and blue car on new soft tyres. If they do get close, turn off the driving clean air. Well, they're always close. Okay. I'm going to turn it off for now. As soon as we make an overtake,
Keep going.
I'll turn it back. Where's Porsche? He's behind Piastri. We'll turn his off as well. Don't do that. Get past him, and then we'll turn it off. We just need to look out for the announcements. Tsunoda, my beautiful, beautiful baby boy. You have no idea how happy this will make Mr. V if you can murder that Ferrari. In a sporting sense. I would like to clarify, in a sporting sense. The DRS is open, and Tsunoda takes P4. Getting clean air, getting clean air, getting clean air right now. 3 laps to go. Tsunodium could be incoming. He's got 3.5 to Sainz, but Sainz and Verstappen are fighting. We remain faithful, guys. As I said, Verstappen has already punted Norris. He might do it again. Porsche is in front of Piastri. Get in the clean air. Keep those tyres good. We've got life, though. We've got life. 3 laps left. Got mad fuel. ERS is looking good. Okay, Tsunoda is going mad defend mode. He's going mad defend mode. Always defend. If we can now hold Leclerc there, Porsche could get onto the back of him. I'm not getting too much. I'm not getting too worked up for the Tsunodium, but P4 is still an insane result for the Mr. versus Garage. I love to see the X spam in the chat. Get more X in that chat. That is how we celebrate around here. Oh, Leclerc's alongside, but.
2 laps to go.
We managed to stay with him before. Those tires are too hot. You don't know what you're talking about. You shut up. Those tires are fine. Porsche is in clean air. He's got 4 seconds ahead of him. He should be cooling them down. Are they going up or down? Are they not getting hotter? Which I guess is a positive. We'll take it. Tsunoda is now falling back on Leclerc. He is losing pace on Leclerc. I don't know if the defend button is doing it.
Tyre feedback.
I don't know. Porsche in front of Hamilton as well. I noticed. That is a 5-6. I'm not giving up hope. Ooh. Did you see Hamilton on Porsche? Defend! Defend! Oh, that's going to be close for P6. Just about to start the final lap. My guy, Teo. My guy, Teo. Okay. Okay, that was the final corner. Dump that ERS. Dump like you've never dumped before, Teo. Show me the dump.
Copy, copy.
Oh, okay. We only need to be in front across the line. If we get him out the final corner, that's fine. Tsunoda is not going to get Leclerc. We've got to be realistic, but P5 is mega. P5 is mega. 10 points. 25, 15. 25, 18, 15, 12. 10 points for Mr. Versus Garage. Excellent stuff. Poor chair on Hamilton. Poor chair on Hamilton. Just push. Teo, please, dear God. We still got the outer chicane. We still got the last couple of corners. All of those are overtaking opportunities in this game. Look how close he is. Give it everything, Teo. If that car explodes and you burn to death, it will have been worth it for P6. There's 2 points on the line, Teo. Give me everything you've got. Tsunoda is in space. He's coming home P5. Pit him for wets. He tried his best. But P5, P7, we gap both the Mercedes. Ricciardo fully washed down in P10. Massively extend our lead over RB. We gain on Mercedes in the constructors as well. Have I taken off clean air? I might have forgotten to do that. I'm not going to check because A, I can't, and B, I don't want to know. If I accidentally ruined his chances, hell yeah. Perez won. I actually didn't notice that. Verstappen was so busy fighting with Sainz and Leclerc. I don't know if Verstappen has damage from his contact with Norris. P5, P7. The ascendance has started. We had a good start to the Mr. Versus Garage. We had a rocky couple races. The sprints caught us out. We don't like sprint races.
And what a moment for Yuki Tsunoda.
They told us that Imola was not the track for us, and yet look at this. P5, P7. That's
A great display of team
16 points, I think.
finally gets the chance to share this moment. No stranger to the podium, the Mexican driver now takes
Team Principal of the Year.
another remarkable race.
But it turns out, adding another team to the grid, it is like the butterfly effect, because we are now in the darkest timeline. Sergio Perez wins in Imola.
Those three feel right at home too.
We are on the cursed timeline, chat. They're all the same height. Yeah, Tsunoda is 6 feet tall in this game. Try not to worry too much about cursed tall Tsunoda. Cursed tall Tsunoda can't hurt you. He's not real. Oh, I genuinely gassed. Genuinely so happy. Still haven't got that Tsunodium. We're still waiting on the Tsunoda win. The Shui will wait for another day. But we're on the up. This is our best race so far. Look at that. If we look at the drivers, Yuki Tsunoda gains on Lewis Hamilton. We're only 5 points behind. Daniel Ricciardo, in his RB, only a single point. Some may say washed. You didn't hear it from me, but some may say washed. George Russell as well in 10th. Not looking good. Teo Porcher already is ahead of Oladelli. And I think, chat, that's all you really need to know. I think it's clear we made the right choice. Never conserve too much fuel. Well, tell that to the rest of the chat. We definitely made the right choice. Teo Porcher gains 11 places in the driver standings in a single race. Can any of these other drivers say that? I don't think so. We're going to ignore Miami. This is basically his debut. P7 on debut, 6 whole points. What does that do for constructors? Mr. versus Garage gains on Mercedes. 11 points behind Mercedes. Another couple races like that. We're in P4 in the constructors. We love to see it. That was an excellent race. I am buzzing. It may also have something to do with the huge amount of Monster Energy in my bloodstream. We don't talk about it. Easily made our race targets. I should have never doubted. Poor Chair. I should have given him the high target. Oh no, I just remembered. We gave him a finish bonus if he gets points. And now we're like a points contender team. Shit. 60k every time he gets points. I mean, we can basically make that up by giving him the higher race target, so it's fine. God damn it. But yeah, Teo Porcher clearly is a better driver than Oladelli. The numbers don't mean all that much. There's something else in the background. And also, everyone, good news. Good news, everybody. Janine Maya is now rated Peru. Round of applause for Janine. Round of applause. Thank you so much for your tireless efforts. Oh, absolutely buzzing. I see people saying another race. I am gonna leave the next race until tomorrow. Streaming again, not the same time, starting an hour later tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time, but we will be going later. Tomorrow is through the night, particularly for those of you watching in the US. We're going to keep going till like 1, 2 a.m. UK time. Double race tomorrow. The stream crashed last Friday. Let's hope it doesn't do that again. Tune back or watch it over the weekend if you can't make it tomorrow night. It's going to be legendary. We're on the up. Did well in one slow speed track. Monaco up next. I mean, if we were going to get Snowdium anywhere, it would be pretty cool to get it at Monaco, wouldn't it? Anyway, a couple of things I wanted to look at. So, firstly, there's different rules which can be voted on in this game. Somewhere. But actually, funnily enough, I don't know where you find them. It must be in board? Rules and regulations. Board. Okay, so various rules which all can have votes come through in the game. The technical ones are just like positives or negatives. They make your parts worse, basically. So we voted on wing changes for 2025, makes the high speed worse. La la la. Financial changes. So we can have votes. We can have votes to change the prize money distribution. Interesting. We just turn out for P5. Can't seem to put that one in as a suggestion. I don't know why that is. Sporting things. We then have pole position points bonus. Very nice. I do agree with that. Fastest lap points bonus. You can take that off. Double point last race. We change the points allocations as far down as P11. Can change the testing allocations and the wind tunnel. And then parts limits for the year. Okay, so nothing too crazy. We don't get to change like session times, number of practices, quality structure, sadly, as far as I can tell. If we could do like a one-shot qualifying, that would be amazing. Sadly, it's not a thing, but kind of interesting. Could happen. But I think that is going to be pretty much it for the stream today. Insane showing from Mr. vs. Garage here in Imola. I'm so gassed. I'm going to sleep so good tonight. Ah, yes, it was the engine. It was the engine. Let me find it and I'll show you. We are using I'm trying to find it. Which engine am I on? Which engine am I on? Genuinely, guys, I'm clicking like every single option. Don't know if I can find that information for you. I believe it's Mercedes. I think we have Mercedes engines. But if we look at like the, if we look in the warehouse and we look at our engines, it doesn't say. It's the CBR 24. Doesn't give much away, so no idea. I think it's Honda. I believe, because all my parts are called CBR. I believe it's Mercedes engine, but I guess maybe we can find out at the end of the season. We might get an option to change. Let's see. You would think we would be able to like A, put the logo of them on our car, and B, do deals for next season, but I guess that comes at a specific time. But yes, I'm going to call it there, guys. As always, like the stream, consider hitting the join button. Go to, where is it? Go to MrVgarage.com, where you too can get a cargo vroom vroom cap and other wonderful stuff. New things coming soon. There's a package coming in the post of a sample of some new merchandise, which I'll show you on stream as soon as it arrives. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. I didn't want to go too crazy with the first merch drop. I had some much more crazy ideas, and my girlfriend taught me down. But I've got a new sample coming in the post. Oh, look at that hat there. Ooh, ooh. And you can get one too. Also streaming, thank you. Mr. V, how are you? I'm good. If you're just joining the stream, sorry to tell you we're literally just about to end. P5, P7 in Imola, it's on the up for Mr. vs. Garage. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. It's been excellent. If you're free, join back tomorrow. More streams, 8 PM UK time. It's going to be excellent. But for now, I'm going to end that there.